Hello all you beautiful cardboard degens. Welcome back to the Old Guy Studio. And a day late, but I promised this yesterday and said we're doing it today because we have that extra jumbo. And I wanted to do that first. So, before we get too far into this, do me a huge favor. Smash the like and subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. And then feel free to sit back, buckle up, and be prepared to be held verbally hostage for some 2025 Series 2 Hobby Box Cardboard Therapy. We only are guaranteed a hit in here, and it's going to be an autograph or a relic. I'm sure 70% of these are going to have relics. However, there are some really cool relics this year, so that's not a death knell. We get 20 packs in here, 12 cards per pack. There are some hobby box only items. We also are, of course, guaranteed the silver pack, which are fantastic. But there are a couple decent hits in here that are hobby only. One being the... Sorry, I bumped the mic there. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. One being the acetate cards, which are the clear cards. They're numbered out of 10. You can only get them in here. And there were two other items that I found that were hobby only. One is the base card player number variation. So I'm wondering if that is the cards with the numbers all around the edge. And I didn't realize that it was hobby box only, which is interesting. And then there's another item that I'm going to actually have to go to the checklist because I have to scroll all the way down, and there's that silly insert again. Not a fan of those. Oh, and there's Mr. Crochet. Lights out this year. Let me get all the way down to the end of this Topps. This is the Topps odd sheet. You can just go to Topps.com, go to 2025 Topps Series 2, and you'll see the list there. There's an item called a base card, all positions autograph book card redemption card. And it's 1 in 2.7 million hobby packs. So I'm guessing there's one, and maybe it's some type of booklet that you get maybe a whole team or maybe the all-star team or something. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. It sounds interesting. It sounds like there's probably only one. And that would be pretty cool to hit. So hats off to anybody who gets one. This looks different. I think this is pink, and that's really cool. So that's going to be a Gunnar Henderson, the OPS leaders, but that is a pink variant. And that's the first one I've seen of these. That's cool. I like it. Like it a lot. And this is a guy who needs to get going. He's been a little bit of a struggle bus this year. And right behind it, we get our hit right off the bat. So there's no looking for an autograph in this. However, that is a City Connect for Lubob. And that is a cool looking game used, sorry, focus. Cool game used relic there. I don't know what that's part of. Maybe the sleeve that he wears on his arm. But it does look cool. Not numbered, but I definitely like the color. No complaints at all from me. Well, let me see if this will fit in a 59. I think it should. Yep. So Fanatics had special 59-point top loaders built that fit the relics perfectly, even better than the 55-point top loaders. So if you do go in your LCS and you see a little pack of those Fanatics 59-point top loaders, definitely grab one because they fit those relics perfectly. There's Nick York, former Red Sox farmhand. And we have the big dumper on the 90s insert, like that one. And Luisangel Acuña on the rookie. So unfortunately, there will be no autograph in this one. However, that is a decent relic. Can't complain about that one. There's that Khmer U again. As this is a hobby box, there will be a lot of packs without anything in them. They might be all base packs, or you might see maybe an insert in them, and that's just the way hobby boxes are now. And this one looks cool. That's Schmidt and Turner. Is that pink? It wasn't turned around, but maybe it's the blue and the Philly red, and I'm seeing pink, and it's really not pink because I'm colorblind. However, I'm going to sleeve it just in case. I think that is a base, though. We'll just put it right over there. And there's Mr. Pennington. I apologize for my voice. I was outside trying to feed the resident cottontails and probably inhaled a whole bunch of pollen. And my voice will be cranky for an hour or two. And this Haseom Kim, like that one. And we have our first turnaround card. That's going to be Grayson Rodriguez on the rainbow foil. Is he back yet? I know he was hurt, but I can't remember what was wrong with him. But boy, do the Orioles need that fellow back. Lots of horrible injuries as of late. Corbin Burns, we lost him. Obviously lost Casas. And Jackson Jobe just went down. He's got to have Tommy John surgery. Poor kid. Came up. He was doing great. Tigers are on a heater. And then he went down. It's sad. Don't like seeing anybody get hurt, obviously. But when you see those kids come up and finally make it to the bigs and then they get hurt, it kind of just tugs at the heartstrings. Kyle Tucker is going to get paid next year. That's Matt McLean. One of the fastest guys in baseball. Just fortunately can't steal first base. And we are almost at the halfway point. Still looking for a nice hit. Got him on a true photo variant. So there's his regular card. And Max Muncy. What is that? Hi, Mom. Love it. Kumar Rocker on the rookie. There's Adamas. There is Matt Olson on the insert that the suspect. All right, let's see what else we got here. As I bump the camera. We still in good shape? Yep. All right. Colorado Rockies. That's cool. That's the way every team should be when the national anthem's being played. And we have Toronto having fun. On the second half of the box. So still looking for our first numbered card. Is Alejandro Kirk. Man, can that guy hit. Last I checked, he was on another heater. Just hitting everything in sight. And the insert's going to be Dylan Cruz, like that one. That one's going to get a sleeve. Hopefully this kid gets healthy soon. He just started getting back in the groove and he got hurt. I want to say it was a hamstring or something. Maybe a quad. I can't remember. But he just started working some things out. And then he gets hurt. It's Leo Jimenez on the rookie. Holy moly. I can't tell if he tripped and fell or if he slid into home. Either or. Nice picture. We are down to the last few packs. This is pretty much Hobby Box in a nutshell. We do get Danny McBride, so that is a plus. They're just usually just full of base. And look at that OPS. Is that not disgusting? I mean, you look at Gunnar and you're like, whoa, that's amazing. 893 OPS, what a stud. And then you get this. A 1.036 OPS. Insanity. Don't know if we'll ever see that one again. Not for a full season. That is just obscene. And it's not even fair to pitchers. And we have a base pack. We'll get lots of those in hobby boxes, which is why I only got one this time. I may get a couple more. It just kind of depends. I think I may be focusing more on jumbos and trying to get some hanger boxes, which I don't know if you guys have gone out and tried to buy hanger boxes yet, but places like, let me check this card out first. Oh, it's a blue one. Or is that purple? It's purple. Purple out of 250, Juan Yepez. I remember when he came up, we all thought he was going to be the man, and then just couldn't hit anymore. It's like he forgot. All right, that'll get a sleeve. I can't remember if he got hurt or if he just forgot how to hit. I can't remember which. That'll go up in the stand. And what was I talking about? Oh, I'm trying to get hanger boxes. And if you go to Target, you can only buy 2 at a time online. And who was the other one? There's another place that had them too. And you can only buy 2 at a time. That's very frustrating. So I'm hoping maybe Shields will get some. I was late to the party for Card Giants. They sold out. And let's see what we got here. I think I saw a rainbow foil in here. Yep. Of the Milwaukee Brewers. And this Nasty Nestor. We're down to the last few packs. So I'm hoping Shields has them soon because Shields will usually allow us to buy. Like I usually like buying 10 at a time. And just get that whole batch. Or if you can find a whole sleeve of 8, that's even better. I know, oh, who was it who used to sell it by the sleeve? There's another one of these. Manny Machado, Alcantara and the rookie. I can't remember who it was. Don't get old, folks. You forget silly things. All right, so in a nutshell, I'm waiting for Shields to load their fat packs and hanger boxes so I can buy a bunch there. And we can see what's in those. I've not gone looking at the local stores yet. I do have a Walmart and a Target close by, but they're always people are there waiting for the stalkers, and those cards last all of 30 seconds. So a lot of times I don't even bother. Last pack, and I saw something really nice in there. Yep. Well, that's going to be my first one of those. I love some last pack magic. And this Thomas Seychelles, that's a good one. And this Tatis being just awesome. I'm going to move that to the back. Actually, I'll put a card in the front. And we'll do it that way. It was upside down. Yankees. So this is going to be Homefield Advantage. I'm trying to see if I could get like a... You know what? Rip the Band-Aid. Gerrit Cole. Not bad. I'll take it. That's the first Homefield Advantage. Looks like it's in pretty good shape too. Corners look good. Oh, not that one. Oh, that's a bummer. That corner's a little wonky. But first Homefield Advantage, I'll take it. I saw Yankees and I got all excited. I thought it was going to be Judge. I was like, oh boy, Neo is going to kill me. However, that's for a hobby box. That was a good hobby box. And we still have silver pack. Haven't hit a numbered card out of these yet. This is a pre-order from Topps. Oh boy, look at that. Well, I know someone who's getting that. Shout out to Brian at New England Sports Cards and Luisangel Acuña. Wow, this is a fantastic pack. Aaron Judge, wow. Okay, well, this box has just been made. Is this going to be numbered? Nope, Justin Robleski from the Dodgers. Well, as is all Topps flagship hobby boxes, you get a good silver pack, it's going to make the box. And that definitely made the box. This card right here looks like it's in pretty good shape. Looks maybe a tad bit off center, but I need to put my centering tool on it. But that is a really nice card right there. Never mind the Griffey or the Judge, which are also awesome cards in themselves. One thing I do have a little gripe on, and this is my second gripe, besides those silly summer superstar cards. It seems like you're getting one or two of these all-star inserts in every single silver pack. Like, I wouldn't mind one of these every other pack, but I don't want to get two inserts in the pack. I'd rather get their real cards. Now I get it. Some of these guys don't have cards in Series 2, but that's a little too many inserts for one pack of 4. Good cards. Not complaining about the cards. Just complaining about the collation. I'd like more cards. Let's do a quick recap. So I'm thinking this is just a base card. So that's going to go in my insert pile. So every year, or I've been trying to do every flagship, is create a full master set. My Series 1, I think I'm down to like 5 cards. I need like Coach Al and 2 90s cards, and I think one other. I can't remember what it is. But I can always just go on eBay and buy them. I've just been trying to collect them myself. And I've had some people help me, but I am close. Now, let's do a quick recap on this. Overall, for a hobby box, this was really good. And it was really good for the silver pack and the one big hit we got. Fantastic rookie card. Probably one, quite possibly the second best card in the whole thing. Love the pink Gunnar on the OPS card. We got Lubob on the City Connect. So if you're going to get a Relic, and it's not one of the real special ones, these are one of the better ones to get because these are hobby only. And I think they look really nice. Dylan Cruz on the 90s. Juan Yepez on the purple rainbow foil. And the hit is a Homefield Advantage of Gerrit Cole. So I'm going to have to give this hobby box a W, which normally I'm not a big fan of hobby boxes because usually you don't get much in them. So that is a wrap, folks. Thank you for letting me hold you verbally hostage again. This one was a lot quicker. Tomorrow I will either be starting on, you know what? The next one will be these because I got to open these up. I haven't tried these yet, and I'm looking forward to opening these. I got these from Brian's. Shout out Brian, New England Sports Cards. So I got 3 of these, so this will be tomorrow's video. And on your way out, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like and subscribe. Drop a comment. What was your favorite hit of this break? Could be this. Could be the Angel Acuña. Turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my next videos. Until next time, get off my lawn, drink your milk. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and stay awesome.